My mouthpiece has power. Do my mouthpiece has power? I don't know what it is, cause on my podcast I did talk about I believe Ray J was bisexual. I believe Ray J is bisexual. I did. Now I'm not the type of people that make gay rumors. But let me explain why I believe. Before Princess took him to a gay club. You know, his wife, the Blasian, part black Asian wife that he married to. He came out in an interview and said that he saw gay men with socks on their dick, something like this nasty stuff. Okay, and I saw the facial expression. Now, half y'all shocked, half y'all been saying, but I'm gonna add more fuel to the motherfucking fire. Okay, y'all don't do research. Call me Wendell Williams. We gonna go tell you about Ray J's alleged zesty lifestyle. Okay. See, our black skin French Creole sister, remember Danger, your Monica Leon, she was on the for Love Rage and she had tattoo the bright skin she part Mexican and black Creole. She had a tattoo on her face. Now that was ugly. She was trying to do the what's that man name? Mike Tyson. Yeah. She was a crazy bitch on the show. Okay. Now she homeless, just like myself and Vin Diesel Drive. Okay. All right. She came out a long time ago and said that Ray J and Young Buck were bisexual. Then she recant her story because we all know Ray J got goons. We know what happened with Whitney Houston. We know that him and Ralph Baxell was in the hotel when Houston died. So we all speculate when Houston died, she in 19 was killed, murdered, alive, deleted. Okay? He slept with Kim Thot, Santana Kardashian. If I call her Kim Thot Santana Kardashian. We know that Thot bitch, Kim Kardashian is a Santana bitch. Her mammy is one too. When the asteroid came here to Houston and Travis Scott did a sacrifice, killed a bunch of people at the concert with all those bullets, it was a Santana sacrifice. Okay? And it was on her mammy birthday, on Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner's mammy birthday, which is Kris Jenner. Okay? We know she a hoe, you know her daughter's a hoe. Oh my God, I'm a cuss up here. Okay. And Ray J came out and admitted, he said, well, Whitney Houston and Kim Kardashian get his fame because he wasn't doing. So now, why I bring this up, besides the black skin, the part Mexican black Creole sister, Danger with tattoo on her face trying to be a female version of Mike Tyson on his dating show on VH1. Okay, don't forget there was a song called Booty Fruity. Fruity Booty, yeah. Okay, so it's a diss track exposing Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston, another black skin, yeah. Marcus Houston is part Mexican and part black. There's the one with Roger on sister. Yeah, he was an immature. I will never lie again. He 40 something year old man to now she twin. That bright skinned chick, that sister she was missing, Maya. Okay, before she turned 18 and grown, they was in Jehovah's Witness, and Marcus Houston said that was his sister. Now when she turned grown, she was his grown teenage bride, and he was about to be 40 years old, 38. Marcus Houston's wife was 19 years old, and we all know that she was a missing child, runaway child, or throwaway child, and they led it as Christo's daughter. Okay, she was a missing teen, and she ended up with Christo. They were going to Jehovah's Witness meetings. Marcus Houston Roger had said that was his sister, and you can't marry your sister. That's disgusting. Okay, but as she turned grown, she got a baby by him, and they married. Okay, right after she turned grown, they was already having sex before she was 18. Okay, all right, Marcus Houston. Now, Fruity Booty is about Marcus Houston and Christos doing gay shit, and we know Raz B caught out them abusing him in B2K. I got all T on Marcus Houston. Okay, so all y'all, so Ray J made a song called Fruity Booty. This track back in 2009, years before Whitney Houston died, was killed. I believe she was deleted by Ray J. Rapper, and I don't tell anybody say. So let me get back to touch on this video. Okay, So Ray J had said in a song, these niggas act city, they threw each other in the beating. And then he started saying underwear on the head, underwear. Because one time, remember when Immature was young, because I'm about their age, when Immature was singing songs and stuff back in the 90s, one time they had drawers, underwear on their head. And it was at the United Negro College Fund. And my grandfather back in 1993 said, "What these Negroes having? These are United Negro College Fund. What they got underwear on their head? They showed it when Christos had these boys put underwear on when they was underage, underwear on their head. So everybody said, how you doing? Everybody shocked at Ray J being bisexual. Now in the song called Fruity Booty by Ray J, Brandy's brother, it sounds like being desperate. If you know Christos having sex with boys and stuff, why the hell you bringing it up right now? The song sounds like he was rejected for not being in that satanic sex trafficking, sex magic mess with Christos. And I'm gonna bring up skin tone because he thought it was too dark. The Christos didn't want a dark skin dude to mess with. See, what's that? Marcus Hughes about my color, camera skin. He part black and part Mexican. Brown skin up to higher, bright. That's his taste. So Marcus Houston, now Marcus Christos breaks it because he Brandy. Now Brandy is not a dark skin woman. She a camera skin, brown tone sister. So Christos helped Sonya Norwood. Let Christos help her out. Also, she was dating Wanya Morris from Boys to Men, and Wanya was grown and she was a teenager. Everybody making fun of SP and South Park Mexican, but they ain't talking about Wanya Morris from Boys to Men, ABC, BBD. Okay, ain't talking about I'm down on Beanie Knee, I make love to you, you know what I'm saying, on the end of the road. Yeah, okay, this on Broken Hearted back in 95, 30 years ago. Okay, Brandon was a teenager, she same age as me, and Wanya Morris was grown. And so you know what, let us go on. The song Boy Is Mine is not about Monica and Brandy. It's about Adina Howell, Freak Like Me. Okay, Miss Freak Like Me. Yeah, Miss Freak Like Me. Okay, she came in song back 30 years ago. She was dating Wanya Morris. He was cheating on her with Brandy, teenage Brandy. The song Boy Is Mine ain't about her and Monica. It's not, okay? Her fight over boy and stuff. It's about her fight over a grown woman named Adina Howell, Miss Freak Like Me, okay? Everybody knows Miss Adina Howell, okay, back in 1995, I'll be freaking day to day until dawn. Okay, go, okay. So yeah, Sonya Norwood tried to be this mama manager, okay, and protect her kids. She's not overprotected of Brandy, because she let a grown-ass man from Boys to Men date her daughter. Repeat that again. She let a grown-ass man to date a daughter at this song Broken Hearted back in 95. Okay, I'm 45 years old, I'll be 46 soon. So I know, but I remember this music shit, okay? So, he gonna bring his brother, the dark-skinned brother, and I'm gonna urban your color, because that's why he got rejected in Christos' mess. Christos didn't want a dark chocolate brother in his sex mess. Okay, mess with underage boys and they're barely grown men. We all believe that Christos is a pedophile, nasty ass. So Ray J made a diss song. Now instead of saying to the point, the way how he was stretching the song, it sounded like something desperate. Like he got rejected for not being accepted by Christos. So the song Fruity Booty that came from Ray J back in 2009, 2010, 2000 whatever, he was mad that Christos didn't let him be in a sex mess with him. So that's why he made a diss track against Marcus Houston and Christos. Y'all get that? Okay. Now, years later, Danger. Danger is the bright skin who part Mexican, part black Creole sister with tattoo on her face trying to be Mike Tyson. She was on it for a Love Ray J show. She came out and admitted that Ray J and Young Buck from were bisexual. And then she recounted her story. Now, just like me, she homeless, okay? And she being anti-black when she part black, when she part Mexican, part black Creole, okay? All right. And she was not that fine just because she was a high yellow. Look, women of every color, beauty coming all colors. But I guess insecure and probably not in color is Ray J wanted some light skinned babies. He thought about going there black skin, part black Mexican Creole sister. The woman have a tattoo on her face, dude. She crazy. She evil. When they asked her, she thought about killing somebody and they lied to us on the show. I watched that for later. You gonna go with her because she bright skinned? Because you didn't come out, because you want some bright skinned kid. We all know that, okay? I did go there about the color issue. I'm bringing that shit up. That's the reason why that he was going to remember, she didn't win for Little Ray J. It was a Mexican chick that won for Little Ray J. Then a woman named Miss Berry, like Holly Berry, that bright skin, so they won the second year. And the Latino one who's from California, the Mexican chick that he was going with, she came and exposed Ray J. She was crying. She said, "Don't go with him. He'll misuse you." Remember, she did. She came out and exposed. She exposed Ray J. The Latino one, the one who's Mexican American, that was on that show. She exposed Ray J. Because I watched the reunion on Big One years ago when I was staying with my toxic ass grandmother on my dad's side. So I'll forget watching these because I watch a lot of reality TV shows. Okay. Now, y'all don't keep track. Because I'm sorry, when you hear the song "Fruity Booty," it don't sound like I'm expose your bitch ass being dirty. It sounds like I didn't get accepted, so I'm expose you and get back at you. And it sounds like when he starts stretching, the niggas act fruity. If you eat that in the booty, then you know what I'm saying. It sounds like he got rejected for not being a sex myth, and I bet you they had some new skin tone. And he had to make a diss track to go back at Christoph instead of going to the police. If you knew that Christoph was a pedophile messing with them kids, you should have took your bitch ass to the police, got his bitch ass arrested. But no, you made a diss track because you got rejected because you didn't get involved in that sex mess with Christoph. Let's call it like it is. That's what my speculation is. Okay? It was desperate. So now, after being on Kim Thot Kardashian, I call her Kim Santana Thot bitch hoe Hollywood hoe Kardashian. After having that sex, they thought it'll blow your ass up, but it blow her up, and then she stole your sister's credit card. Y'all forget that Kim Thot Kardashian was Brandy's assistant, and she stole. See, I keep up with this lady bullshit. She stole her mammy. I believe her man was involved too. Stole Brandy's company card and went on a shopping spree. And my question to Brandy and Sonya Norwood, why y'all didn't take that bitch ass to court? Because her late daddy have O.J. Simpson. Come on now. You could have took that bitch ass to court. Oh, she put that witchcraft on you. Oh yeah. What was satanic? Yeah, because I told you Kim Kardashian and her family are witches. We all know them bitches are witches. Okay? Satanic witches. Demonic bitches. I call it like it is. Boss bitch. Illuminati bitch. I call it like it is. I'm a cuss they bitch. Yeah, I did. I don't have no filter up here on this YouTube street. Now let's get back to the subject. So Ray J thought they'll blow his ass up because everybody knows him as Brandy's brother. I'm one wish and him waiting me with Lil' Kim. He said was Superhead. Go read that book about Superhead. Confession to be a Vixen. He said was Superhead too. That still didn't help the ass. So he thought about sleeping with Kim Kardashian gonna blow his career up, but it backfired. Now you're mad because he admitted that the band talking about Chris Jenner was involved in that tape. That's right. People realize that shit. Hate to use the N-word, nigga. You chose to go on that damn video knowing that people were satanic and evil, and your ass evil because you had Whitney Houston killed. Allegedly. We believe that you was involved, you and Robert Van Infeld was involved in that hotel, and he cleaned the hotel room before the cops showed up when he used to die in that hotel. Come on now. So now, you did a song called Fruity Booty. You used the word faggot in the song. He used that word. He did. But you talking about yourself, nigga. You talking about yourself. You got instead of exposing Christo and let it be known. And how we know it was about Christo's truth because when Raz B came out and said that Christo had molested him back in 2007. I'm watching on MySpace, YouTube, and TMZ, baby. Call me the male version of Wendy Williams because I kept up with someone else. Okay? All right, with my twins. Your ass should have went to the police and expose. But see, Raz B came out and exposed it, and he used that song by called Fruity Booty. I didn't know what Fruity Booty was. I never did not know until I saw Raz B play that song. Remember on YouTube back in, it was after Christmas of 2007. I was going to the library with my child's grandparents that come from Job Corps. I went to the library and people talking about Christo. That Raz B said that Christo had molested her. I said, what? Shit, and Marcus Houston molested him too. So did. So then while he was getting everybody, Ricky Romance and his brother and his other dude ended up dead, talking about the sexual assault. While they was getting it exposed, Ray J's song pops up in Raz B's video about the song Fruity Booty exposing of Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston doing homosexual activity. So my thing is to Ray J, you did not go to Popo, you did not tell the police, you didn't go to Me Too moment, well they had one back then. You could have did something legal, but then we know that your ass involved because now you just said it did. And Diddy say Diddy, Christoph, and R. Kelly are all pedophiles. All three of them niggas, that's why I use the N-word, are pedophile chamos. Everybody say free SPM, because we know SP was set up, okay? Free SPM. But they ain't talking about these three. But we talking about Diddy, R. Kelly, but they ain't got Chris Stokes yet. And I remember when we were talking about R. Kelly before I ended up homeless. They did witchcraft voodoo spell on me as I ended up homeless. I'll forget this shit. Chris Stokes went on Twitter. Y'all better keep my name at your mouth. Nigga, if you ain't did that, you should be like Michael Jackson saying, Michael Jackson, I ain't do it. And you can tell Michael Jackson was set up. You know Michael Jackson was innocent. When Michael Jackson was accused of sexual offense to children, he came on that video based on his facial expression. Michael Jackson said straight, I did not, this is a lot. You can tell how serious he was, not acting, he was not joking, he was telling the truth. When R. Kelly asked that same question, you remember Ed Gordon? Ed Gordon's birthday, we about the same birthday with Leo. He said you gotta have a twin, cause Ed Gordon, the bright skin, but was grilling R. Kelly. He was smoking. He was grilling R. Kelly. And well, R. Kelly's answer was, well, I'm not a monster. I don't hurt. No, I'm not a criminal. The answer should be yes or no. Did you do? Was it on that urinate on that girl? Yes or no. And you kept deflecting. That's how I know Michael Jackson was real about his shit, because he didn't deflect. He went into it like it is. He said, excuse me, that's not true. I've been lied on. You can tell how serious that man was back in 93 when I was 14 years old. Okay? So I knew Michael Jackson was innocent. It was a setup. Okay? But when it goes to R. Kelly and Diddy, baby, shout out to our Asian Mexican black sister, what's her name, Cassie. That's what she is. She part black, Filipino, and Mexican. She's beautiful. She came out, got Diddy in trouble. Then she sued Diddy, and then she put him on blast. She met that white man, okay, and he helped her out and got Diddy and his ass in trouble. And his Diddy ass need to be locked up too. Lock up Diddy too. Okay, I'm glad that Diddy going to prison with his nasty ass. But Christoph, R. Kelly, and Diddy are friends. I bet they involved in sex trafficking. Jaguar Wright, we need your help. I bet it's not just them molesting the kids, y'all. In this industry, they do sex trafficking. Like either VO models, on VO Dixons you see on YouTube, on the rap videos and rock videos. Some of them are victims. Some of them sex trafficking victims are real. When R. Kelly and Jay-Z did the song Fiesta, they was on Jeff Epstein Island, St. James. Go look it up. That's how I ended up homeless, talking about the sex trafficking. Speaking of, what's his name, the former Satanist Zachary King, he exposed that Chris Cornell from Soundgarden and Chester Burton were not, they didn't commit suicide, they was murdered for exposing sex trafficking in Hollywood. Okay? That's and then people realize that's how I end up homeless by exposing R. Kelly. Because I say R. Kelly is not the brother that he's with, Killer Cal dark skin. R. Kelly's not no West Side Complex. He Cameron Brown tone. So that's definitely not him on the tape. That's R. Kelly on that tape with that little girl, right? And when I exposed that, and then next week after I confront R. Kelly on my YouTube channel, this was, I get a knock on my door, they put female on my porch, and I end up homeless. Months later, in 2019. Then, when I got my apartment with Catholic Charities, then they took 2 months out of my contract for my second free rent. I ended up homeless, and Judge Garcia had my eviction on my stalker's birthday, and I'm not trying to mention my stalker's name, but we know he's connected with Christoph. Okay, everybody know who our stalker is. I don't want his name. We know his damn ass is connected with Christoph. We know that he was harassing Raz B back in 2010 on Twitter. I got the screenshots on Lie by Shit, okay? But instead of taking legal action, go back to Ray J ass, you just made a diss track talking about the niggas act food to do each other booty. First of all, how do you know to do each other booty? How you know? You had to be involved. Right? And if they were out there molesting people, you should have went to L.A. County. She went to the DA of L.A. County and got their ass arrested. We made a diss track, and the diss song sounded like a desperate boy got rejected by some girl, but actually by a dude. Okay? A desperate man that a woman, you know how we use the heterosexual field, how a desperate man get mad, the woman rejected him, so he started making diss tracks, started dissing her, but he really want to be with her. The same thing with those Ray J song Footy Booty. He wanted to be in that satanic mess, that sexual mess with Chris Stokes, and that's my opinion. And B2K, what's that one? And Immature talking about they got a lot of male groupies. Damn, but see, Danger, Black and Creole sister, with a tattoo on her face, she said that you got male groupies too. You and Young Buck. And then she recant her story because she was scared them goons would come after her. But I'm telling you, that's why many of us YouTubers or social media people or people on reality, when we start exposing the truth, they be putting witchcraft and voodoo on us to be homeless. I'll be real with you all. Have us delete it, right? They got goons, what's called gang stalking us. They got people in police department. They got people because it's not just it's y'all look at like a Diddy case in R. Kelly and Najee Crystal since they haven't been arrested yet. Okay, you have not only people in the civilian population, you got law enforcement, lawyers, politicians behind these sick people. This no joke. Here in Houston, you know about the Candyman story with Dean Coyle. If you go deeper in why them boys and them young men was killed, and they had Edward Wayne Hensley. And Edward Wayne Hensley was a child. He was a minor when he was forced to help Dean Coyle kill these boys and kidnap them, okay? And these young men who barely turned grown, okay? Dean Coyle was a pedophile famous. And he did a heist in Houston, Texas, and he lived in Pasadena back in the 1970s. If you do your research, it is true that Dean Coyle was connected with John Wayne Gacy in Chicago and another pedophile named John Newman in Dallas. All three sick pedophiles were making money by kidnapping boys and prostituting them to politicians. These politicians have access to law enforcement. Okay? In law enforcement, we got people in law enforcement and political and judicial power involved in sex trafficking. That's why these people don't get caught. Okay? I'm being real with you. You want to know. I always hear a story about some pedophile getting beat up in jail. That's not true. There are pedophiles who don't get beat up in jail because they got protection, and you got people in law enforcement and judicial power that work with celebrities, these rich, wealthy people who involved in this sick mess. Okay? I'm being real with y'all. It's a deeper. Ever since I got homeless, I became homeless the first time about the archive. I had to secretly investigate on my own because HPD ain't gonna do it. Precinct 6 What I gonna do with when they put the goon put the semen to come on my porch to get me evicted later on? Cause I didn't know what that meant. I left voodoo alone, witchcraft alone in 1991. I was 12 years old, so I didn't do that semen and urinating. Because when R. Kelly was urinating on those girls, he was doing a spell on them. People realized they believe in body fluids, witches, warlocks, in occults and practices satanic. They believe in the power of body fluids. They say don't eat everything from other people. They might put a spell on you. Okay, don't take nobody's food. Yeah, they tell you all that. Even what's that woman name? Raven Simone, her wife. She came on a podcast, right? The wife she married to. She came on a podcast. She put period blood, vaginal blood in that woman's food to get her to love her. Okay, I'm being honest with you. So when R. Kelly was urinating on them girls, collecting peace with girls in his sex coat, him and that witch doctor, that witch female doctor, the Jamaican woman, in that book called Dance Little Freaks, that one of the victims that wrote before the series came on Lifetime with about R. Kelly. She said, shout lovingly to spoke in the book. She said that the one was collecting urine, and so R. Kelly so he can do spells on them girls. That's why the girls not afraid to go away because they cursed, right? They doing spells on them, okay? So these people are sex traffickers. They involved in demonic, satanic magic, also quality shit, and they're doing witchcraft. When you expose their dirt, they will send goons after you. I'm being honest with you. That's how I end up. That's how I end up homeless. That's why the Black African Creole sister, Danger, she ended up homeless when she exposed Ray J being bisexual. That's why she acted anti-black, saying anti-black slurs. Also, I'm defending what she's doing because she ended up homeless as she exposed Young Buck and Ray J being bisexual, being transgender and stuff. Okay? So y'all don't do y'all research on these people. I do. I told you to call me the male version of Wendell Williams. Okay? I'm Wendell Williams. Okay? Yeah, I'm Wendell Williams. Okay? So, that's why these people get away with shit. And they do, they got money, use their money and use their witchcraft satanic power to get away with shit. I'll be honest with you, they do sacrifice for the devil. This is demonic. See, that's why the Bible said I'm cursing. That's why the Bible said we're not fighting flesh and blood, we fight power, principalities. Yes, spiritual warfare. This is a spiritual warfare. It's a spiritual warfare going on. This is a spiritual warfare, okay? Yeah, these evil people who got money. I'm talking about money. They got money and they use money for the good to feed the homeless, to get children out of abusive homes and try to do charitable work, put money into churches and stuff. No, they use their money for evil. I mean, do your own evil on your adult self with other consensual adults, but no, they go after kids. And let me explain why they go after children. Because in the Bible, Jesus said, if you hurt these little ones, you hurt me. So when they out there molesting kids or making kids scream at the child to a point the blood come out their pores, the adrenochrome, we put it in the beauty products, I'm telling you, this stuff is real. Okay, they connect people, kidnapping people, connect their organ harvesting, or they have the Kanika Jenkins. This is satanic shit. These people into some satanic bullshit. I'm telling y'all, this is not no flesh and blood. This is spiritual warfare. And y'all keep on missing it. And every time I meet somebody, time I'm gonna fight somebody, no, you better fight in spirit. I mean, preach and cuss same time how many blacks up here. But some of y'all, hold on. I'm on a video, y'all. I'm on the video. I'm recording something. Baby. Let me finish the video. I'm a dude. Yes, I'm a sir. Right. Yeah. I remember I like women. I'm gonna call it for you. Babe, I'm doing my YouTube video. Okay, but I'm gonna call it for you. I always call the person on my phone. Okay. Yeah, but I'm gonna use the phone by calling it. I'm gonna dial it and put it on speakerphone. All right, but let me fit. Okay, but let me finish doing my video, baby. Okay, yeah, cause you get recorded. You want to be recorded? Okay, okay, No, I'm doing my work. I'm a YouTuber. Remember how many times I can tell you that I'm a YouTuber since I'm on the street.
Okay, but look, you cut and call me.
Okay, but I'm in the middle of recording something. Yes. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay. Sorry about that. Do apologize. Okay. So let's get back to Ray J. Okay. But it's a spiritual warfare, and these people they do witchcraft. They do all the satanic bopping. So when you hear about these allegations, these people, these celebrities have them sign contracts with these demonic people, and yeah, in the industry have a lot of folks that's trafficking, and everybody don't get caught because, like I told you, there's police will go back to Dean Coral story with Candyman. Yes, HPD. This is what I believe. Cause and it's funny. I read a book in the '70s. Y'all still was claiming you're understaffed, and y'all don't have no staff. This is back in 1970 something. So here 2000 something. Y'all over here talking about y'all understaffed, and you can't solve every crime, but y'all dirty people doing dirt, trying to claim solve crime, but they not. Okay, so that's not an excuse. Okay, but I believe the reason why they did not they arrested Emma Wayne in the story, knowing he didn't want to kill the pimp. Okay, he killed the pimp because Dean Cole was not just a murder. I believe he was pimping them boys, and I'm assuming this is my opinion. They probably killed them. Yeah, it was down low culture because ain't nobody know he was bisexual. He was into boys, not no grown men. Okay, so nobody would not look at him and shame him for that. But this is 1970 now. But they must be not middle. You can't kill somebody if you're gonna sell them, right? Okay. So he was probably doing his victim. They probably wouldn't participate as he violated them and he killed them. So the evidence would not be exposed. But he was friends with what's that man named John Wayne Gacy and John Wayne Gacy and what's the other one? John Wayne Gacy and John Newman. And they had in the cars of pedophile, like politicians they were selling kids to have sex. And when I say politicians involved in law enforcement, politicians involved in politics, judicial power. Okay, every time we go vote, we gotta vote for a sheriff, a mayor, a president. Okay, see, I get my point, and then it's no shock because what was that light skinned man that was in there, the Franklin cover up? Remember with Boys Town in the '80s? Go look at the Franklin cover up, and you had Bush administrators and Reagan administration involved in sex trafficking. And the only one, there's a bunch of people got arrested, but they made sure that the light-skinned brother, that was a black Republican, Lawrence King, he was involved in that sex trafficking. He was messing with the kids too. He didn't want to say Reagan inauguration. Oh, say can you see? Thank you. Okay, but he owned the Franklin Bank of Credit Union, and he was charged of the black Republicans. He was charged of the black Republicans, and he was involved in the sex trafficking of boys down there and girls too, but mainly boys at Boys Town, Omaha, Nebraska. Okay, now when I read the book Program to Kill, it talked about that too. He was friends with the Satanist Michael Aquino for the Temple of Set. Okay, so they're telling you that these people are dirty out here. So that's why. So why you bring him to Ray J? That's who's behind all this mess. If Ray J get help from higher up people, Diddy too, that's who behind that. And yeah, okay. See, I get my point why they has got away all these years because say it was R. Kelly story. Anyone knows Chicago PD, who dirty for years, for decades, they was helping R. Kelly up until that doggone docu series came out on Lifetime, okay, back in 2019. They was helping. They knew R. Kelly was bringing underage girls and boys too. Cause remember he met that boy at McDonald's when he go eat it in Chicago, and he seen new pictures to the 17-year-old boy. Yeah, John Doe. Baby, I kept on the story while I kept my mouth shut about that. But he friends with Chris Stokes. I'm gonna give you here. Bump, bump, bump. The song Bump, Bump, Bump by B2K was written by Chris Stokes, R. Kelly, and Diddy. And they recorded that song here in Houston, Texas back in 2002 or 2001, doing 9 around that time. Remember, Leah had just died. We know why she was killed. Why Leah was dead? Because she was physical evidence of R. Kelly crimes. After that sex tape came out about him urinating, we gonna tell it like it is up here. We gonna tell it like it is up here. I'm not gonna know the truth to set you up free. So now, since I bought all this mess, y'all can see why that Booty Fruity rapper it was happy to see some dicks at the gay club with his wife. Woo-woo. You see why he made a song called Booty Fruity, talking about nigga and the two H's in the booty. You see why he was trying to have that sex tape with Kim Fox satanic bitch Kardashian. Okay? You see why that he allegedly, we believe is true, he was involved with our Rubberback Cell killing Whitney Houston. We see why that he is defending nasty pedophile, satanic sex slave to slave master Clyde Davis named Sean Puffy Diddy Love Puff Daddy Combs. I'm telling you the truth up in here. He defend that shit and get mad at Jerry White trying to intimidate her. Dude been vested for a long fucking time. And you got Danger, our Paul Blaziken French Creole sister, out here mad at every African American Senate person because she came out, opened her mouth, and exposed that Ray J was going with men and dating transgender allegedly, him and Young Buck. And then she recant her story, so now until them goons came to her and told her to keep her mouth shut. Now she, for her punishment, they put a spell, and now she homeless. She homeless. And no offense to Chris Wallace, la-da-dee, la-doo-da. I'm homeless too. La-da-dee, la-doo-da. Y'all remember that song by Chris Wallace? Stand there singing for money, la-da-dee, la-doo-da. Okay? So, but while she whining and bitching and being anti-black, when she part black her own damn self, she need to go ahead to her YouTube and podcast like I do. You see what I'm saying? I'm my own boss. This is my job. I'm a YouTuber, okay, and a podcaster. While I'm struggling on the street, I make my business, don't you? I don't beg for no money. I pray for money, and God give me people money. It's called law of what? Law of attraction, and I claim I'm gonna get it. Thanks. I proclaim it and manifest it. I don't beg nobody for no money. I feel like they just want to give me shit. I won't give you shit either. If I don't beg nobody for no money, I beg God, and I'm cursing. But I beg. But God has much for those who are unkind and evil and wicked. It says in Luke 6, okay? All right? But I beg God for money, and God give me money. God bring people to give me money. God, I found money on the floor. I found money even when I got evicted. Someone dropped $100 in my. When I got evicted before I had to leave the apartment. $100. It's gone now. But $100 on my front of my door. I'm not in front by my door. I'm not lying. $100 bill was on my. I'm not lying. Right after I had been evicted from my apartment, when that stalker, who 19, we know what Crystal. I'm sure, but I'm being real with you. The point is, people have gave me $100. I asked for shit. I asked God, but I asked them. I ain't gonna ask on human beings. Let me tell you, I'm not cursing. I ain't being a perfect Catholic Christian. But ask the Father above for your needs, okay? You can't depend on man to give you needs, okay? That's why I'm on the street, I still survivor. I'm still blessed. I still got clothes. I still got food in my bag. Okay? I still try to get my housing. But I still, you know what I'm saying, I went to one of the churches, we got rain on, so they didn't let us have a shower. But I know where to go get a shower someplace else besides that. And that's why the majority I be clean, looking clean while I'm home and struggling. Your mindset speaks for yourself, okay? In this YouTube channel, since I got it back after Super Chasky died, this is why I was going, and this is why I was going at the Bluish Lotto. I'm going to say his name. When he said his goons to put on porn bar on my channel, I was in my apartment and put gay porn on my channel. The race like you do, the spin Bluish. And why I went after that fool? Because this is my money. This is my money. This is my asset. See, rich people use assets. Poor people go for liability. That's why they work for everybody and pay liability and stay poor. Rich people get assets and they make money for them. They invest. They find something they want. This YouTube is my asset and my job. I'm still people watching my videos back in 2000 and whatever, okay? So I know I'm going to blow up. I know I ain't going to be in this homeless shit anymore. Right after I found my YouTube channel was not already deleted, they gave my channel back. You damn right. This is my baby. This is my ass. That's why I'm going after ugly Bluish out of there. Clear on how to mention his name. But you got people talking about I ain't jealous of that nigga. Shit. Please don't get me started with him. But this is my assets. Rich people, wealthy people use assets to make money. Poor people use liabilities to pay for liabilities by to go work for somebody and still in the poor. Once you pay your bills, you pay your car note, your rent, your insurance, all that other stuff, you back being poor again. Yeah, you still under people some of your roof ahead of your head, but you still gotta go back to work and deal with being mistreated at work. That's why Vin Diesel driver homeless. He should have went to the EOC. If Vin called him a nigga, he should have went to the EOC, got one a lawsuit, and got $1,000,000 and would not be damn homeless. Shit. Okay, I know how to get people in trouble. And I won 3 lawsuits. I ain't win millions though, because I wanted to be rich. But I was working for other people. They was mistreating me or discriminating. I won 3 lawsuits. That's right. I can't mention the company name, but I'm using where my company start doubting what I'm talking about. Okay? But that's my thing. But go back to Ray J. This is my job, y'all. Right? I'm the YouTuber. I'm the king of YouTube. I've been doing this since I was 10. This is my job. What time is it? This is my job. I do have a job. I'm my own boss. I'm a YouTuber, podcaster. Okay? Use my talent to make me money. That's my asset. Now, let's get back to the subject. Okay? And if you want to go, and since I'm working for my damn self on it, if you want to give me some damn money, because I'm using my talent to make my own damn money, instead of begging, it's under your choice. You can go to Zacharias El Devo on Venmo and give me that money on your own choice. I ain't putting no gun to your damn head. I'm still gonna manifest and give it to me. Thank you. I know how to manifest, do law of attraction. Thank you. When I got victims the first time, I was in CUNY Homes reading them law of attraction books. They said, I don't see you begging for money because I prayed for it and manifested and it comes on. Thank you. Hello. Come on. Everybody say amen up here. Okay. It's called like eat. Zacharias El Devo. All together, okay? That's my Venmo. What's on? I do what you say? What you say? I take Zelle, cash out, Venmo, EBT. You understand? I take Zelle, PayPal, cash out, Venmo, EBT. Yes, I'm still on TikTok. I like that song. But anyway, I take a Venmo, okay, And my Venmo is Zacharias L. Devo, and I'm being a boss on this YouTube street. And since I'm struggling, but I ain't gonna struggle no more because I professed it and manifested, you can go ahead and help me out on your own choice because I don't force nobody to do it. It's on the kindness of your heart. Let's get back to something. We talking about Ray J up here. That's right. We talking about Mr. Ray J, Mr. Fruity Booty. Okay. Woo! So celebrities, I subscribe to them. They just came out today and said that Fruity Booty got exposed for hearing Princess going to a gay club. Okay, he saw dudes with socks on their penises. Remember, recheck the story. This is the same man we're talking about Marcus Houston and Christos. Fruity Booty. It's just the niggas and Fruity calling them fags in their diss track and underwear on their head. But you over here watching dudes with socks on their in their draw and on their penises. Mr. Fruity Booty Ray J. Everybody say Mr. Underwear on their head. Come on, I want everybody to say underwear on their head. Underwear on their head. See, I'm an entertainer. Underwear on their head. Come on. Everybody say it with me. Underwear on their head. Now, this time the dude only had socks on their penises, and you over here watching this shit. But you supposed to be straight to the max. Wherever do your business, but you'll keep your business on the damn low. Okay? Because my question is how that danger know your business. Ooh. See, that's your fault. You let that bright-skinned girl, and I'm going to bring up skin tone. That's why we can tell. Because he dark-skinned, he wanted this bright-skinned part, Mexican part, Creole part, black woman who got a tattoo on her face looking like she Mike Tyson's daughter or something, okay? And call herself Danger. Or they gave her Danger because she evil. Monica Leon. After you got Miss Berry, no, it was after the Mexican chick that won the show, okay? The one that loved hip hop, but you cheat on her with Nine Masoon with Monica Leon. Then you must got drunk and high, told your bitch to go both ways. Y'all must did something together with other people. I don't know y'all was sharing, because Hollywood y'all been doing that orgies and stuff like that. So then all of a sudden, she know you go both ways. How did she know that, Ray J? How did Monica Leon, a.k.a. Danger, know about you being going both ways? How did she know that you like both men and women? But you made a song called Fruity Booty talking about Marcus Houston and Christos. Then you always making fun of girls who smashed a homie. Y'all remember on that show, smashed a homie, but in return, the girls that got made fun of on that show, you knew they were thoughts anyway. Why would you bring them on the show? She smashed a homie. Oh, but Mr. Fruity Booty. See, the girls should say, okay, you'll make me fun about me smashing a homie, but you Fruity Booty. You mad Christos and hit you. You go with you. I'm a student. I'm not lying. When you hear the song Fruity Booty, yeah, he tell the truth about what they were doing, but it sounded like he was desperate to be involved in their mess, so they didn't invite him in. And I'm a student skin tone. It was about color is because Christos didn't like no dark skin brother involved in his sex mess. You should have said, thank you, God, move on. But no, let's go make a diss track. And if he was abusing kids, like Raz B and then V2K, you should have went to law. You should have got legal documents and make sure you went online and record that shit. Since Christos he was helping your sister's career when she said, I want to be down, okay, back in 1990s, okay? And then she saw how they were one year more. My question is how did Miss Sonya know was so particular of her son, but her daughter was out here dating 1 year more and he was grown. Broken hearted, Miss Song. And she came out song, baby, baby, y'all remember song about bringing it back in 1994, 95? Baby, I wanna be down. What you're going through, I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you. When she been down with 1 year Morris, he grown ass, down on bended knee. That's right. I make love to you. need to make love to a grown woman, not no teenage girl, boy. Woo! The law is hot here. Woo! But you see how safe it is over here? The law is hot here. It's high speed chase on down the street. High speed. Y'all hear that noise? Woo! No law. Woo! Hold on. Baby, hold on. I told you, y'all enjoy this video when I upload this video, y'all. It get hot down here and put my glass on. Shoot. What's going on down there? It's two police cars. See, shoot. I told you. It's all like being in this safe neighborhood. Okay. All right. Yeah. Baby, it's getting live on this Wednesday night. It's getting ratchet over here. The law, but you get red laws get hot down here. Y'all heard the police call? Woo! Shoot. Yeah. Jody. Okay. Okay. And I smell they burn rubber over here. The laws burn rubber up in this bitch. But let's get back to the motherfucking story up in here with Chris Stokes. I mean, Ray J. Fruity Booty. This is why I told you I like to entertain y'all. This is why I should get paid when I do. Because I like to entertain people. Mr. Fruity Booty. Fruity Booty got exposed for being zesty at the gay club with his wife. He mad because they were giving Princess, the blazing chick, all type of attention. But, they didn't give him no attention. But I thought he didn't like no gay shit. Mr. Fruity Booty. Was he at Diddy Party too? Getting Fruity Booty. He was at Diddy Party, wasn't he? Getting what? Getting Fruity Booty. I'm bad, y'all. I'm being bad. You over here getting mad at Jaguar Wright. Getting mad at Jaguar Wright because she exposed your other sex daddy. Diddy. And you mad, but y'all were being niggas being fruity. Each other booty in a Diddy party. Can't not now. When they said, baby, turn around, let me see this sexy bag. Oh, let me. Oh, Lord. Let me cut this video out, y'all. Upload this shit. Let me upload this shit, y'all. I gotta upload it. If my battery, it's at 740. Okay, good. I gotta go charge this damn phone. Let me get out of this shit. Y'all, man, we had fun tonight there. Talking about Fruity Booty, Ray J. See what I'm saying? Y'all like the video? If you like this video, go ahead and like and share with people. If you like what I do, you go ahead and put your money into it. Okay? Get your money. Go to Zacharias L. Devo. Zacharias L. Devo on Venmo and go ahead and give me that donation. Okay? At least I put my money in my mouth and I make my own money because I am an entrepreneur. Okay? I may be struggling, but I ain't gonna struggle no more. Shit. Because I got natural born talent to make myself money. Okay? I don't gotta beg on street corner for no damn money. I can pray for it, manifest it, or use my own natural talent to make the money. Am I correct? Come on, guys. Call me male version of Winnie Williams, a.k.a. Window Williams, okay? All right. But, yeah, what y'all think about Fruity Booty? Fruity Booty rapper Ray J get exposed for being zesty at the gay club. Yeah. But I gave y'all a tea that Ray J was been allegedly zesty for years. But see, who called besides him exposing himself in that song called Fruity Booty back in 2019 or whatever it was when he killed Whitney Houston allegedly. Okay, Danger, beautiful black skin Creole sister. Well, that tattoo on her face looked ugly back in the day. I'm sorry, she not all that type of that tattoo. I'm trying to be a male version of Mike Tyson. She came out and exposed Ray J being bisexual and then returned her story. Now she homeless. Okay. They did a spell on her. They did a spell on her. They put a spell on that woman. They showed they put a, you said the niggas ass fruit. Yeah, you talking about yourself. You seen that song how Fruity Boo, rap that song Fruity Boo this track. The niggas act fruity and the booty. Yeah, you was mad because you and Chris Stokes needed each other in the booty because he said you was too dog. That's what it was. I believe that. Because they said Chris Stokes is colorist. They didn't, what's his name? Raz B said that in B2K, he wanted all the girlfriends to be bright skinned. Even a camera skin who light brown skin tone sister was not enough. He didn't want no dark chocolate sisters. Okay? And you notice in B2K and Immature, there was no dark skin chocolate, but and Amarion's not dark skin. And the other guy, those are lighter brown skin. I did say lighter brown. They not no dark skin. I call brown skin people dog. No, they was fit for the group because they was lighter brown skin tone. Okay? And called Christos Imagination, okay? He ain't had no dark skin, West Side butter and brown butter on that group. No, he didn't. So he know what he wanted. I know he wanted brothers that was Cameron Brown tone like me, up to higher, bright skin like him, to be his sex, bossman, nasty, honest, quality, sex magic, nasty, pedophile, and nasty shit. Yeah, I said what I said because y'all involved in that demonic shit. Satanic bullshit. But Zachary King said that when you expose these sex traffickers, they know you end up dead, they doing some cursing on you as a punishment. That's why I end up homeless again. And we know what happened on my eviction. Who allegedly claimed Christos, it was on his birthday, not the stalker. And also too, allegedly said that Judge Garcia is a pedophile. Oops. What had me evicted? They say he want to. Well, he not a judge no more. He got evicted from his position at judge Harris County Precinct 5 on Sharon Rock is Judge Lamino now. So he gone. Both y'all bitch ass judges, Judge Jerry Brown, Judge Garcia kicked me out of my apartment. And y'all ended up doing y'all job. And both the managers in both my apartment, Kitty Homes, third apartments, both of them gone, been fired. They about to tear down Kitty Homes. So it's funny that y'all do me dirty and put me out on the street. Your bitch ass gets the worst too. Okay? Yeah, the woman that keep gabbing out the first apartment, she about to go to jail. She about to go to prison, bitch. And she, guess what? She stole money from us, renters, and she stole money from George Floyd's family. Because George Floyd's family is from Kitty Homes. And they had a function. And I'm going to say her bitch ass name on blast, Kimmy Thomas. She's from Chicago, where R. Kelly's from. She stole money from, and now she been fired under investigation, maybe indicted, go to prison. Okay? That's right. So, but she was laughing at my eviction. Bitch, karma's a bitch. So since I've been homeless, I guess y'all get it too. Don't you put me out of my apartment. But I'm working for my own self so I can have my own house. Anytime you get wealth, y'all buy a property, buy your own home, so you don't have to be homeless. You know what I'm saying? Don't rent. Once again, it's a liability. That's right, it's a liability. When you rent, you make it a liability. And that's what people go to work for other people to be poor again. The Asian guy from Rich Dad Poor Dad, I actually there all day when I get, who they come up here, drive up this vehicle. Better not be a gang stalker. Better not be a gang stalker. Better not be a gang stalker. Okay. But anyway, let's get back to the subject. So, alright, dang. I got rain on. We didn't get a chance to take a shower. But I know where to go take a shower someplace else. Hold on. Okay. I know who to go to. Got connections. So I'm watching my surroundings. Okay. Y'all know that I'm not seeing them. Okay. Alright, we can go ahead and upload this. It's been an hour of drama, laughter. I see how I keep y'all entertained. I use my assets to make money in these YouTube streets. That's why you'll see me with a sign big money. Cause let me tell you something. You don't want to give me shit. I won't give you shit either. I grew up middle class. But remember, I may be homeless, but I grew up middle class. I was a middle class child growing up in the 80s. Okay, I had a water baby. You know, mistreated. I got a water baby. Okay, watch Nickelodeon. I didn't have to go outside, but I watch Nickelodeon, watch YouTube, well, not YouTube, watch VH1, BET, MTV. Baby, shoot. When school was out, I'm watching TV, baby. Shoot. Cosplay. That's how they say. You know all this stuff, yeah. That's right. I memorize a lot of stuff. Remember, I flunked the first grade due to Whitney Houston. I flunked the first grade due to Whitney Houston. That's right. Anyway, I gotta go. Bye, y'all.